Okay, and if you do not see a stream, refresh. If you do not see a stream, refresh.
Is it still over?
Sorry, I really needed to do that.
Alrighty.
Okay, I will get a split screen set up. In fact, I think I already have one. Good. Yes, I do. We are pulling audio from both
guys,
streams.
the kids are all gone. No more kids. It's only men here. Grown men and grown women. Yes, this is live. I'm in the dark right now. Hold on, guys. I'll get some light in. I'm going to this building. This gun's not it's not charged. I'm live streaming right now, so yeah.
Everybody's moving themselves up here because the pussies ran and the rest of us are staying. And that's just how it is.
You got control of this place. How you want to take care of this? How do you want to handle it?
Clooney is headed up, and he is in control. He is headed up to move to do something with the backloader, and then we're going to reboot.
Hopefully Alex Jones is watching the live stream. Hopefully he's recording it. I never got to meet the man. I wanted to meet him here, but oh well, I didn't get to meet everybody. At least I got to meet Lavoy Finicum before he was murdered. He was a good man.
Underground Productions. I have a hard time believing.
Just looking at all these comments, man. There's a lot of trolls, a lot of people who are cold-blooded people who don't care about people dying. Nobody here wanted to fight. They're gonna fight us. We're gonna defend. So I'm gonna defend my base. This is our base.
Pete would have been on camera by now.
Santelli was arrested, and Lavoy Finicum was shot. He was murdered. Several people were arrested.
If you do not see a stream, Walter, refresh. Because there is most definitely a stream.
I'm the only IT guy left here, guys. I'm the only IT guy. I'm a hell of an IT guy, huh?
You know anything about what channels the radio guys are on?
I do not know. I wouldn't say in front of this anyways. Yeah. Walking through the dark here again, folks. Try to get some light in here. Look at all the thumbs down. It's in the dark. People get mad when they're in the dark. How many thumbs up can I get at one time, huh? How many thumbs up? Let's see all those thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up. It's too late. You can't get out now. They got this whole place surrounded. Plus, I'm not going out. Waiting around, guys. Waiting around. Waiting for the police to arrive. So I'm just going to try to keep this going as long as I can. The children have left.
Are they coming?
I'm pretty sure this is the only live stream you're going to get for this event here. This is, I think I'm the last of the tech guys.
Okay. It's gonna be one of those nights.
They said tomorrow ought to be interesting.
No. It'll be interesting tonight.
Think so?
I do.
You think they're gonna roll
I think they might. Oh, maybe not.
Look, here's a couple dogs here, guys.
I think they're
Hopefully the feds don't come and kill them. They're in a cage. They're not going to hurt anybody. They should be all right. Hopefully the dogs. Everybody remember these dogs.
I think they're gonna
There's
try to
two of them in a
separate
cage
off.
here.
I
So
hope that they're successful.
if they shoot them, then you guys know that these dogs were safe here.
You know what?
Perfectly safe in this cage. They shouldn't be shot. Huh, buddy? Yeah. Look at that. It's cutie, isn't it?
Point toward you. Is that okay?
Get your head back in there, buddy. Come on. Get your head in there. Quit sticking your head out of there.
Yeah, I talked to you earlier today.
I mean, if a cop shoots this dog, he's a coward. I mean, look at this thing. It's like 2 feet tall. It's a dinky little dog.
Hello, Carol, if you're watching, I'm doing fine. Gonna have a cigarette.
All right, buddy. Yep. Stay in there. Don't let the cops get you.
Not to yell at
You guys stay safe, buddies. Okay? Love you much.
You're not 14.
Very stressful. So, I just wanted to let everybody know I'm gonna go ahead and stream for just a little while. I'm not gonna go on camera because my eyes are swollen and I look terrible. I look terrible. But anyway, so we sit and we wait.
Broad-spectrum antimicrobial agent is harmless.
There you are, Kenny. I see you.
Yeah, really?
Yep. So anyway, I have been on the phone quite a bit. I'm kind of waiting for Pete to call me. I'm not sure how this kind of thing works. With a federal charge, I'm not sure if he will be allowed a phone call or not.
Maybe in Russia or North Korea, but not in America anymore.
Yeah. I'm not really sure, but I did see where Dean Ryan had posted that they were all charged under the RICO Act, which is something they charge mafia-style people with, right? And
Folks,
I'm hearing all kinds of stuff out there. I know that there's a big flurry around what happened, and so I wanted to clear a few things up.
we're waiting for Defend
I
Your
can.
Bases stream to come back. So
We heard that the police were on the move, and we saw them going through town, and we kind of knew something was up. We knew that there was going to be a meeting tonight, and the meeting was with the guys were going out, Ammon Bundy, Lavoy Finicum, and Ryan Bundy, I know for sure. I believe Ryan Payne was with them.
Alan Bundy.
Yeah. They were going to a town hall meeting that had been called by Grant County Sheriff Palmer. You know, the guy that we've all been praising lately? Yeah. Pete had an appointment to interview him tomorrow. He seemed nice enough when we talked to him today. There's a photo that you guys would not be privy to, but it's out, and it's a photo of that Grant County Sheriff Palmer putting his shotgun back in his trunk. So people here are saying that he baited Ammon Bundy to get him on that road. And assisted the FBI. We're not sure who shot Lavoy Finicum. We just know that Emmett Bundy was able to call his wife. I think they probably allowed Emmett to call his wife, Lisa, to let her know that he was okay. I can only guess at that, but I'm sure that's what they did. And he told her that they shot Lavoy Finicum in cold blood. He was unarmed. They were peaceful. They were all giving up peacefully. I got to tell you guys, I can hardly look. I can hardly look at the chat room. There's a lot of good in there tonight, and I want to thank everyone for the goodness in your heart. But you know, I mean, I understand. I understand what ugliness is and what trolling is. You know, God only knows we put up with it every day. But when I look in there and I see some of the things some of you people are saying, you know, I gotta wonder just exactly what it is that Lavoy Finicum lost his life over today.
Trying to get their freedoms. All the ones that saying the hateful things, he was fighting for their freedoms.
There's a problem here.
I'm not seeing any text messages, though. I'm not seeing any messages. I don't know if you guys... I can't read anything right now. There's no... Must be a bug or glitch.
You know,
but it says I'm
a lot
live.
of people talk
I'm seeing
about
some
it all the
thumbs
time.
up and stuff,
even
so
the
I'm
liberals
hoping it's
talk
live.
about it. You know, they know what it's like to go up against the government when they occupy, and you know, they're pepper sprayed and beat down, and the government brings out the heavy tools on them for sure. Anytime anybody in this country has
I'm about to go
something
die
to
with
say,
my brothers up here. And I wish you all
it
the
just
best of
seems
luck.
like that's the way it is. I got to know these people along with ABC, Fox News, NBC. We got to know these people really well.
Sorry, folks, I'm
We
not
would
getting any
interview
chat
them once a
messages,
day.
so I can't see any chat messages. I'd love to respond,
Get
but
updates from them.
for some reason they're not coming up. So just a
I've
live
seen
feed
many
for now.
of them before at other events that we've been to. We've come to know them on social media, through social media.
Need to flip around and fuel.
Some of them are passionate patriots,
Fuel?
Fuel.
You need fuel?
Yeah.
and
Don't
they
know
show their
what
passion readily on
Let's try to do that right there.
their Facebook and
Alright.
YouTube channels.
Ready?
I think if anybody goes back and listens to this whole thing from the beginning, you know, from the moment we left our driveway, many of you.
I know some people said that
followed
they're
us.
gonna video record this event. You know, video recording my live stream. So that's good. keep video recording.
We thought the rally in
I
itself
don't know
was
how long I
dangerous,
can do this.
We had heard stories about the people here and how much they didn't want people to come here and defend the Hammonds outside the county. When we got here, we quickly understood why. You know, because they had a lot to hide. They didn't want the light shown on them. You know, not even a little bit. But as time went by, the people of this county, especially the town here in Burns, they started coming around and they started seeing what we saw. And to many of them, we were no longer considered outsiders. They have, the people of this town have fed us. They have comforted us. They've given many people shelter. And we saw the good side of this town. Many great things have happened here. The mainstream media didn't show you guys when Chris Ann Hall came to town. There was standing room only. She had a great message.
So I guess everybody's probably getting their popcorn out.
The mainstream media only wanted to show you the other meeting on the other side of town, where there was nothing but hate, suspicion, and deep contempt. Every day for the past month, at 11 o'clock, Lavoy Finicum
Get your
would walk
popcorn
up
out.
to the microphone,
You still got
and in his gentle way, he would talk to the media and tell them what was on his mind that day. He did it gracefully. With a lot of hope in his heart that the United States government would see the corruption of the Bureau of Land Management and what they were doing to the people here, what they were doing to the land here. He came all the way from Phoenix because he believed. I had an occasion to talk to him on a few times, not a lot.
time. You got about 5 minutes probably. Cook some popcorn.
We only went down to the compound for media events. But I can tell you this, Lavoy was always happy to see us. He was quick to give you a hug if he liked you, I'll tell you that. I had an opportunity over the weekend to meet his beautiful wife. She came to see him. I can only imagine how her heart is breaking today, right now.
So I guess everybody's probably getting their
And so,
popcorn out.
yeah,
So get
a
your
lot of
popcorn
people
out.
told them it was time for them to go home,
You still got time? You got about 5 minutes probably.
live to fight
Cook
another
some
day.
popcorn.
But they thought it was worth fighting for, you know. I don't know.
Deb, did somebody see that sheriff from over there actually was out there with his shotgun too?
Yeah, they say that there's on the internet somewhere, there's a photo of him putting his shotgun back in his car. That's unconfirmed, but that's what I was told by someone who came here. So, so I'm looking at the chat room again. Well, there are some sick people out there. That's really all I can say about that, but so when we heard what had happened, you know, Pete's first thought was that you know, there's women and children out there, and he was trying to seek passage, you know, to get a convoy up of locals who've come to know these people out there and to go get them and to go get the women and children and anybody else who wanted to leave and plead with everyone there to come out and not stay. So he went to the sheriff's department, and we were standing out front, and he was begging them. And, you know, they were being very nice. They asked Pete if they if he thought he could talk to them and if he thought he could really do that. And Pete said, I don't know, but I can try. And then Pete told him, yeah, I think I can get a lot of them to leave. And that conversation went on for about 10 minutes, and the sheriff said, well, let me run this past the other people in charge, and I'll give you an answer. I walked away. Kenny walked away. Pete stayed there to plead his case a little bit longer, and they just grabbed him and told him he was under arrest. And that's it, basically. I mean, they didn't give him a reason why, or they wouldn't tell us why. They just did. They came over to our vehicle, stuck an AR-15 in our face, asked us if there was any weapons in the car. We said no, there was not. And that was pretty much it. There was no resisting or fighting, arguing with them. I mean, it was pretty much over at that point. At that point, we didn't know it was Lavoy who had been killed. We had heard that two men were down, but we hadn't heard who it was. And the gentleman from ABC came over, who we've gotten to know, told us that it was Lavoy Finicum. He showed Kenny a photo of Lavoy that he had just taken 3 hours before. And what'd he say, Kenny?
Sitting around waiting to die, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I forget what he said. This is fucking crazy or something. He was mad. He was real mad. He was disturbed about it. He said he just interviewed him 3 hours ago and showed me a picture of him with his foot up on the building, you know, kind of relaxed.
I don't know what the hell you want to call this. It's an awkward situation.
They start
I know a lot.
killing people, then arresting people that's covering things. It's got to put fear in the rest of the journalists. Better start telling the truth, because these people, they will. Well, maybe that's why they don't arrest any of them, because they know that their bosses will twist anything they send in. They'll twist it around. Always make it like the government's.
A lot of Americans don't know how it feels to be in this kind of situation.
Which we know they're not.
And I think our hearts are really heavy, and there's really no words for.
And I'm not scared. I'm not really scared. It's more.
I'd love to answer a lot of your questions. I see them, but I can't. There's just I can't say some things over the air. I'm not going to. Some of the stuff is not confirmed. So
Like disappointed. I was.
Me too. Just keep my mouth.
I was really
shut about
sad when
your questions, and I'm sorry. I'm just really just coming on to give you guys an update and let you know that me and Kenny and Ben we're doing all right.
Boy Finicum, I heard about his death. And I know you guys don't want to believe me.
Actually, we didn't make it worse than it needed to be. And I want to tell you something. I'm offended by that. We did a good thing in this town. We did a really good thing in this town. And the day
But I heard
that
his voice coming out
we
of the sky,
cannot
and so I know
stand
he's
up
safe.
to tyranny and speak our mind is the day we've lost everything. There is no such thing as making it worse than it needed to be.
I'll say the ones that think we made it worse.
I heard him.
Wait till they knock on your
So,
door, then you're
I'm not too worried about dying.
a
I'll
lot better, because they've got everybody beat down, afraid to speak in this country, and we're in deep crap. I'll tell you that. So keep thinking we made it worse. The people are begging us to stay. Please don't leave us now, Pete. Please don't leave. Well, they can't have that. The powers that be ain't gonna have that.
I'll meet you all
They
on
want
the
you
other
to get
side,
afraid
maybe.
of them, so nobody else.
Maybe a lot of you won't make it.
Against them. So keep thinking we made it worse until it hits your door. Then tell me how bad you think it is, and it's going to get to your door. Sooner or later, it's going to get there. You may think it's not right now, but it's going to get there. Let me know then how you think about it then.
But we'll see.
I think if we as a people decide that it's okay to kill a man
In cold blood.
in cold blood for standing for what he feels is right, well, I mean, if there's anybody out there that can say that that's okay, then wow, I would just think that you would have no soul.
Even you that don't believe in yourself, the boy Finnegan, he believed in you sooner or later that you would stand up and take care of your own self and help fight the fight. And when he gets murdered, he was fighting for your freedom and the future generations of this company. I had long talks with him. I well respected this guy. I even made the statements that people should walk 10 miles just to shake this man's hand. And I still feel that way about him. If you missed that opportunity and you're saying he got what he deserved, God help you.
Somebody just told me not to listen to the trolls, and it's not really about listening to them. It's not about listening to it. It's
sad that they even exist.
So great things were happening in Burns.
Guess they needed some media
tell you
guy to
guys
stay
some
here,
great things.
keeping America feed.
Miracles, really. I saw people coming in and out of that refuge by the hundreds. Ranchers who had had everything stripped away from them, all of their liberties, all of their pride.
Fed with information. I'm feeding.
Some of them had lost their homes. People from town, right, Kenny? People from
Right.
town who did not stand up for the Hammonds when they had the opportunity to, because they were afraid of what a judge or a sheriff
You guys.
or a county
Live
commissioner
feed.
would
Defend
do
your
to them
base.
if they did. Those people would come out and with a smile on their face and they were just happy that finally they had a voice.
There's quite a few of the farmers that got their houses burned down, their barns burned down, their fields burned down, their cattle. 80 head of cattle killed, a bunch of them burned, all by the BLM, which is a corporation, and the FBI is a corporation that backs every tyranny that they do. Every three-letter agency that does tyranny, the FBI is there to clean up and lie about it.
Yeah. There's a lot to lose in this county. It's taken them decades to get the people exactly where they want them. They got rid of any kind of privately owned business here.
A lady told me today, she came in the barber shop while I was getting my hair cut. She said that Boeing tried to come in here, was going to give 600 jobs. She said that would have made a great deal for this economy. But yet they got turned down by this judge and whoever else, the Good Old Boys Club, because I guess their pockets wasn't getting lined. That's a sad day in America, but there's a lot of small towns in America the same way. Jeff, won't you try to get some rest?
I will.
Keep the phone by you.
I'll rest when I can. Yeah, you know, I think I'm going to turn this off for a while, and I'm going to, I got some phone calls to make, and after I make those phone calls, I'll get back with you guys to let you know if I found anything out. Any information that I get, I'll bring back to you guys. Please stay tuned. And yeah, for right now, I'm just gonna see what I can find out and see what's happening. If I can find something out about what's happening at the refuge, but You know, thank you to all of you who pray for us, who are saddened by the death of Lavoy Finicum. I don't think there was anybody who doubted that they were going to get arrested up there. But to shoot a man in cold blood, I don't know. All right, you guys, I'll be back.
Fed with information. I'm feeding you guys. Live feed. Defend your base. Fed with information. I'm feeding you guys. Live feed. Defend your base.
Oh, I am here. Oh, I am here, folks. I was just giving chance for his stream to settle out.
Fed with information. I'm feeding you guys. Live feed. Defend your base.
I'm a digging and looking. No, I don't. I don't have a. I didn't even know about the letter. Found it interesting. His stream now just came up as being over. I'm refreshing to see if he's got a new stream. I will keep refreshing to see if he gets a new stream. What do you mean, Gene? A relief? No. I know of him. I don't really know him personally, but I know of him, Gene. Yeah, if I have to, I'll go make a pot of coffee. David, we have kind of a no ban policy. I understand it gets annoying. If you find somebody that's just annoying and you can't handle it, hover over their name in the chat there, right click, open in a new window or a new tab, whatever you like to choose. and on the right side of their page will be a flag symbol, and you can block that particular person so that you don't see what they put. Sorry, I'm got an antacid in my mouth. But yeah, that's one option that you can choose. Keith, you are more than welcome. This is what I do. Oh, no problem, David. I hear you there, Michael. Obviously, I'm up for the night, or at least as long as all this is going on. Is she back online? I'm not showing her back. No, she's not actually live. That's a 24-hour show. New West, we are live. We just aren't getting any live feeds yet. That's good, innocent Kiwi. Thank you. I think it's pronounced Marantal. Something like that. Sorry if I butchered it real bad. We have gotten reports, David, that the refuge is clear of children. I'll repeat, it is clear of children. Well, we need to write that on the calendar, Morano, because it's not often I get it right. Okay, Gene. Okay, Gene. Ah.
Live since then.
Oh,
Let's see
okay.
here.
I guess he's probably just pulling the same streams that I have been.
You can find his live stream on Jason Patrick 11. Jason Patrick 11 on bamboozer.com. Bamboozer.com. And the live links will come up that way. So no, there are no new live links. He's a little bit more level-headed than Brandon was. And so he's definitely I sat with him and Cliven and the guy running for Senate. And he's the one that streamed it, although the interview never went public. So he's kind of like the Bundy PR guy.
I got somebody asking me if their one is working. I don't think it is. I need your area code.
So let me switch this picture off. Bottom right hand screen, guys, is the... Go ahead.
Just so you know.
Well, I didn't hear what you said.
That man down there in that cowboy hat with the white beard.
Yeah.
These days when you have nothing else to do, you might want to look into that man.
He what?
You might want to look into that man.
Like, okay, Gary Hunt. Like, I mean, it's a little easier if you just fill me in. I'm like running 5 streams right now.
Well, there's way too much to get into right now while we have so many guests in both rooms.
Yeah.
But-
More secrets, right?
Oh no, it's all public knowledge.
So tell us.
To see what the other callers wanted, because we have new callers on the line.
All right.
And one of them blocked. He's trying to get his one to work. So, it's nothing that important, but it's just something I think you might find interesting. Okay? For your own personal knowledge, you might find that interesting.
Okay. When you tell me, I'll listen.
Okay, area code 719-719. How can I help you?
Hi, I just wanted to speak to Lavoy Finicum. That man was an incredible person, and we've really lost an American patriot today, and I feel like I've lost a dear friend. That's all I had to say.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. We all kind of feel the same way there. I was hoping to be able to get to meet him.
As was I.
I don't.
I did.
I don't.
Not under those circumstances, but
Well, he said he went there. He said he went there to die, so he did. I mean, if we're just gonna lay it out there, I mean, you know, we all know what he said in the beginning when he first got there. So we could dig out the videos and put them up, but probably today's not the best day.
No, it really isn't. Because, see, I have a very, very huge heart, okay, and that has me very upset.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Okay.
every time I've seen him speaking, he just is so calm and collected. And hearing some of the details that are coming out of the story, it gives me a knot in my stomach.
All right, let me take this other caller here. Anything else, sir?
No.
Okay. If you have anything else, just push 1 or message me, and I'll pull you back up.
That's who is you're hearing the audio from.
Caller area code 937. You are now live.
You're showing me as 937 now? Really?
Yep.
636.
Okay. Did you have a question?
No more. We're just going mobile.
You on your way to McDonald's to talk to the old people?
How did you... Oh, I guess I do at the same time every morning. Yeah, that's where I'm heading.
Could you please have a sausage patty for me? No biscuit, no patty.
I get a sausage biscuit with egg, with a round egg, which is a normal egg, with 2 sausage patties, and I throw the biscuits away.
Oh, good. Then you can eat a sausage patty for me. I appreciate that.
Deadline. Did somebody say deadline?
No.
Okay, I saw something streaming across that said 2 hours and 10 minutes till deadline, and I didn't know what they were talking about.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm here, Cruz.
Again, if you guys have any live links, I know they're hard to come by right now, but I'm sure that the media is clamoring to this spot. I mean, this is about as batshit crazy as it gets, folks. You got people hunkered down. FBI and other, 30 agencies are, coming in. You got people on videos saying, you're going to watch me die live. You can call in by calling, get ready for it, make a note, grab your pens, or get ready to type it in. The dial-in number is 605-562-3140. 605-562-3140, and the participant code is 486461, and you'll hit pound. 486461, and you'll hit pound. Hopefully that helps.
I don't know who she is.
Bottom right hand corner, I'm going to see here. It looks like it hit the end of that particular video. This was about 45 minutes ago. This is what it looked like.
Here's the link to that, Cruz. I have no idea who it is, but it is live.
Crazy. Brandon is filming it. He's the one that's dressed like Rambo, ready to be killed. as soon as they come into the compound. Yeah.
Kevin?
Yeah.
Yes. Apparently that area code and that caller is not the one who is trying to get through to us. Same area code, but I don't see it in the call room.
You're welcome,
So we need
Cruz.
to check these anonymous callers a second.
Mm-hmm.
415, could you identify yourself?
Yes, my name is Really Rick from Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, okay. I wanted to ask a few questions and give some information. You are referring to the person who was live streaming from inside the refuge as Batshit Brandon.
Yes.
Why is everyone else referring to him as David Fry?
That's probably his real name. I've named.
Okay, that's probably his real name.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what was confusing me.
Yeah.
Also, I do have two things. One, the person who was asking about the deadline, according to reporters on the scene, they were given a 4 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time deadline to come out. So that's what might be people are referring to when you talk about a deadline. Also, there was a reporter on the scene named Ryan Haas who said that Blaine Cooper and Melissa Cooper have left the compound. Jason Patrick called them cowards. And again, a reporter who's confirmed on the ground, he's been taking pictures as well. So I just wanted to pass that information along to you guys.
How do we verify? How do we verify that information? Like, does he have a Twitter or anything besides just?
Yes, he has a Twitter, and he is a verified account on Twitter.
Yeah.
And do you want his handle?
Yeah, sure.
It's at Ryan J. Haas.
Ryan.
RyanJHAAS. And he is the news content manager with OPB News. And then the other person, someone in the chat room listed it. She's with KTVZ, at Lauren KTV